Hello, my friend. This is Łukasz Łokieć, Mr. Spectacular, and I'm back. Listen, first of all, I gotta apologize to you. I'm really sorry that I haven't posted anything, haven't shared anything for the last couple months. But the reason is I had to get my shit together. I had to figure out where I was going, what I was doing, and I believe that if you're gonna help somebody, get your shit together. Because if you're drowning, you can't help somebody else who's drowning. You got to be in a different situation. If you're not happy, you can't help somebody else get happy. If you don't have the money, you can't help somebody else give them money or give them knowledge or give them whatever. So that being said, I'm back, and the reason I want to do this is I just want to share. I want to help. I want to, as much as I'd love to be like yelling and screaming and waving and getting you pumped up, I wanna I wanna get you to think. I wanna get you to think. I wanna get you to start looking for answers for yourself because I know that I don't have all the answers. I don't. I'm 22 years old. I don't know shit. But guess what? There are people who know stuff, and I just want to share what I'm learning and hopefully get spark something inside of you that will get you to start looking for answers, start looking for mentors, start looking for the stuff that will change your life around. Because I've been really fortunate at, because like when I was growing up, I didn't have any like great role models or mentors around me or successful people. Uh, I was just growing up around like normal average people living normal lives, and I knew that I wanted something bigger, I wanted something better, and I was very fortunate at the age of 14 to start like finding mentors, finding role models, people that I could look up to that I really didn't even realize what was happening back then. But I was putting myself in an environment and in a thought process to where my mind started reaching further, started reaching for bigger things. So at the age of 14, I found Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like I read a story, I read about how he got started. I knew that's what I was gonna do with my life. So then I found other bodybuilders. I found Tony Robbins, I found Napoleon Hill, Grant Cardone, and a bunch of other people that I've learned from and that have done great things and that have opened my mind to possibility. And I hope that the same thing can happen for you, because the people you surround yourself with will determine your future. Like they say, your net worth is your network is gonna determine your net worth. Well, who you surround yourself with is, and what you put into your mind will determine your future. No question about it. What you put into your body, the food you eat, will shape the destiny of your body. The same thing with your mind. The people you surround yourself with, the information you put into your mind, will determine the quality of your life, because ultimately it's your mind that creates everything. So today I just want to talk about work. Work. It's like one of my favorite words ever, and unfortunately, at least in my opinion, today's society is so fucked up. It looks at work as if it is a disease, and for many people it is, because they hate what they do. Now they hate what they do because, and again, this is just my perspective. If you disagree, you feel free to disagree. Uh, they've just settled. They've let the society and people and their parents put them in a fucking box where they can't do what they do. They just work. They work just to pay the bills. And if your life revolves around hating 5 days out of the week, looking forward to Friday so you can drink, smoke, drug, and party, and then on Monday you dread going back to work, then something's fucking wrong. And I know that that's not what I want for myself, and that's not what I want for you, because this is not life. You're supposed to enjoy this shit, all right? But unfortunately, most of us have not been taught really how to design a future, how to design a life. And you go to school, you fucking love learning in the beginning, but then they put you in a box and they start telling you, no, you can't do this, you gotta do this and this and this, you gotta sit down, you gotta listen, you gotta shut up. And they kill your creativity, and they kill your instincts. And ultimately, you have the ability to figure stuff out. But if you're put into this box and you start operating along the made up bullshit rules of society, you end up trapped. You end up trapped like most people. And if you look around most people, they're not really happy. Now, what if you are in that situation where you hate what you do and you hate your job? Listen, if you're gonna be doing something anyway, there's millions of ways that you can find to enjoy it. And I'm not telling you to just enjoy it because like just bullshit yourself. You can make it enjoyable because if you have get a dream, okay? Get a dream, get a vision, get something in the future that you can look forward to, and use whatever you're doing now to get yourself closer to that better position. Now, it may take you 6 months, it may take you a year, it may take you a year and a half or 2 years, whatever. It all takes time. Like, I love looking at construction sites because, and buildings being put up, and big hotels and skyscrapers being put up, because it reminds me of all the principles of success. They're all there. You start with a vision, you start with an outcome in your mind. You know exactly what you want to create. You build a detailed plan of what you're gonna do, and then you start digging. You lay the foundation, and you then put up the skeleton, and then you add all the pieces. But it doesn't happen overnight. What was I gonna say? My idol, my hero, Arnold Schwarzenegger, always said that he always looked forward to work, and he was always happy at work. He always loved like putting himself through enormous amounts of pain in the gym, because he knew that every single rep he was doing was getting him closer to that goal. Now, I adopted that sort of thinking, and even though right now I'm still working in a job that's not my ultimate vision for what I want for my life, but it's getting me closer to that goal. It's providing the resources that are gonna help me build my dream. So if I'm gonna be doing it anyway, I might as well enjoy it, because I will perform better. I will make the people around me better. I might make some contacts. I may discover some opportunities that will get me in a better situation. Plus, dude, if you slack off in one area, all right, if you don't give 100% in one area, it will have a negative impact on all other areas, because how you do anything is how you do everything. Work ethic is not something that you just apply to just one thing. It will rub off on every single other thing. So my point is, like Wallace D. Waddle says in his book, The Science of Getting Rich, you can make the doing of something unpleasant feel good in your mind, because it's getting you closer to your goal. But you gotta have a goal, you gotta have a vision, and you gotta start surrounding yourself around different people. Books, videos, mentors, and the best of those are really mentors in person, because we become the people we surround ourselves with. Right now, I have the great opportunity of really getting around like really successful people who are going places, who have dreams, who are making things happen. And in that sort of environment where people are hungry, where people are driven, where people are going places, it just feels natural. It's like swimming upstream or swimming with the stream. Like, if you're swimming upstream, you're always gonna be, everything you do, all the effort you put out is always gonna be diminished, because the environment you're in is going in the opposite direction that you are. Like, you're trying to talk about dreams, and all the dreams and visions and possibilities, and all the people around you just think about the weekend. You're not gonna be functioning at your full capacity. But if you get around people who are already going places, they will pull you. And whatever efforts you put out, they will be multiplied because of the environment you're in. So you gotta read, you gotta listen, you gotta cut out the bullshit, cut out the negativity. And look, if you hate 5 days out of your life, and you just wanna, on the weekend, you just wanna forget about it. You just wanna, do whatever you can to just forget about it. It's like painkillers. You know how painkillers work is they don't really eliminate the pain, the cause of the pain. They just shut the receptors in your brain that sense the pain. So the pain is still there, the cause is still there, but you just don't feel it, but it does not remove it. So trying to escape your problems is not gonna make them go away, because they're still they're with you. They're with you wherever you go. Wherever you go, the stuff that you're dragging is gonna go with you. So the only way to do it to make it is to face it and to beat it up and to go through it. And if you have some pain in your life, hey, use that pain. Use that pain to drive you. Toughen up, toughen up. Use it and say, listen, man, this will not stop me. This will not be bigger than me. I'm gonna rise above this. It's like Stallone when he wrote, when he was trying to make it as an actor and a script writer. He could not buy food. He could not buy, like, he could not afford to have like heat in his apartment, and he said he would not get a job, like a normal job, because he knew that if he did, he would lose his hunger, and that hunger was the only advantage he had. So whatever is going on in your life, use it. Use it. If it's a weapon, it's a powerful weapon, and if you can use it to your advantage, learn how to control it and channel it. It will take you places that you cannot imagine, because ultimately people will do more to avoid pain than to gain pleasure. So use that pain to get out of that pain, if that makes sense. So hey, if you're stuck, if you don't know what to do, if you need any help, just reach out to me. If you know me personally, just talk to me. If not, just send me a message, or what, on social media, on like Facebook or Instagram, or even on YouTube, or just drop a comment. And whatever I can do to help you, I'll be happy to help, because ultimately I know that if the people around me are doing better, I can do better. And if I can do better, everybody else can do better, because I know that I cannot be happy at my fullest if the people around me are not happy. So I'm not doing all this work and learning all this stuff just to keep it for myself. I want to share it. I want to have people around me who are just freaking maniacs and fanatics, so we can all pull ourselves up, so we can all create greatness in our lives, because everybody, I believe everybody deserves to be great. When you were a kid, you didn't think, I'm gonna grow up, I'm gonna hate every single day of my life, I'm gonna be miserable. No, you were excited. You were excited about life. You were excited about your future. And that's the other thing, excitement. Listen, you gotta be excited. If there's nothing excited in your life now, get some big ass, monster, massive, exciting goals, because the past does not determine your future. Where you are right now does not determine your future. You can shift your direction just a little bit. And if you stay on that path, you will get to places that are unimaginable. Every single person who's ever made it big, they dreamed big from the beginning, and then they even went past those dreams. They surpassed those dreams. They made it even bigger. Like Arnold always said that he had like big dreams, and he wanted to be the best in this, the best in that, but he never imagined this thing would go as far as it did, because there's certain things you just cannot predict. But the best way to predict the future is to create it, and you create it now. Everything you do now counts. Every single minute counts. So I'm probably gonna leave you at that. I'll do my best to drop those videos as often as I can, because I, I just want to help you. All right, I want to help you, and I know that we all together can do some great things. Um, so, friend, believe, because I believe in you. I believe in you, and there's no fucking limits. There's no limits. You can have whatever you want, and I'm gonna go get mine. So I hope you're gonna go get yours, my friend. Have a spectacular day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.